Hello students, today we'll learn very important concept which is required for solubility of not only salts but acids and bases, certain inorganic compounds as well as the organic solvents and the compounds. The solubility depends on the bond polarity. So what is the bond polarity? Today we'll learn. There are two types of the molecules which are polar and non-polar. Polar molecules are like spring-like structured molecules and non-polar molecules having the planar bonded atoms without flexibility of the bond. So the polar molecules have the ionic nature, the non-polar molecules have pure covalent nature, and charge separation is absent in ionic natured compound where the bond polarity is there. The charge separation delta positive delta negative is observed. The charge separation between the atoms observed in the polar molecules, whereas charge equally distributed in non-polar molecules. And generally the bond polarity containing molecules have the dipole moment mu plus or minus q into r, that is having certain value. Non-polarized molecules without dipole moment, that are the non-polar molecules, means bond polarity is important property for flexibility of the bonds of the ionic as well as inorganic compound salts. So here taking example of HCl, we can predict that it is polarized molecule having bond polarity. Its dipole moment is 1.49 dB. It is soluble compound as like the NaCl where dipole moment is greater than 2 dB. These acidic HCl molecule or NaCl salt molecule is the polar molecule which gives clear solution in the aqueous medium, whereas taking an example of organic molecule CCl4 carbon tetrachloride, in which in this solvent charge is equally distributed. Here mu is equal to 0 dB, dipole moment is 0, their polarization of the atoms is 0. Here polarization is observed in NaCl and HCl, so it is giving clear solution due to bond polarity, whereas CCl4 it is immiscible with the water or sometimes it gives the turbid solution. Means if the bond polarity is absent in the molecules, they gives the turbid solutions. If bond polarity is present in the molecules, it gives the clear solutions. So that property is very important, which decides solubility, flexibility of the bonds of the molecules, and bond polarity also decides the molecule property to acidic, basic nature or salt nature.